Greetings from the Election Commission of India. It is my privilege to address each and all of you. The Election Commission had announced that the Legislative Assembly elections in Meghalaya will be held on Tuesday, 27th February 2018, and the results will be announced from 3rd March 2018 onwards. We stand in the midst of the tryst of times when Meghalaya is faced with many challenges on many fronts, whether it is in the Garo Hills, the Khasi Hills or the Jaintia Hills. Some of these challenges can be deadly and some hearts are bleeding even as we speak. While we mourn with those who mourn, I want to assure you that the Election Commission is standing with the people of Meghalaya. In all of you we see life, and in life there's hope. Therefore, we all hope that this election will push the state into another chapter where peace becomes the only option and the only solution. With an electorate numbering a grand total of 18,44,785 voters in the state, including 9,29,314 female voters and 9,12,849 male voters, with 89,045 from amongst the age group between 18 to 19, this election is once again a call for all of us to make a difference by participating thoughtfully and meaningfully. As the state prepares itself for this key democratic event, our teams have carried out a campaign that has lasted for over a year now. This strategy is known as the Systematic Voters Education and Electoral Participation Program, or SWEEP, and it has been implemented in close partnership with the government of Meghalaya and many other agencies. Mission Unite took the first step to include schools and colleges. With a tagline of You and I towards enrollment, Mission Unite culminated in a grand ceremony held at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium, where a human logo formation happened involving over 113 schools, 3 colleges and close to 2,873 students. As a greater impact, the Mission Unite set a national record as part of the Limca Book of World Records, and it's the first of its kind in the state of Meghalaya having this kind of human logo formation numbering such record numbers. To reinforce this campaign, we have roped in Meghalaya's celebrated folk fusion band Somersault of the Bollywood Rock On 2 fame to produce the music election anthem video Tarak Tak Tak or T3, and needless to say, this music video has gone viral over many social media platforms. The song has also drawn out people from across sections of society to rethink about responsibility as electorates, and it convincingly calls people to enroll and to vote thoughtfully and ethically come February 27th. In this year's polls, the Election Commission has been very categorical and has had 4 features, 4 pillars for free and fair elections. These 4 verticals are enrollment and informed and ethical voting, EVM and VVPAT, millennium voters and accessible elections. The basis for enrollment of informed and ethical voting can be discerned in the Voters' Pledge itself, which says, "We, the citizens of India, having abiding faith in democracy, hereby pledge to uphold the democratic traditions of our country and the dignity of free, fair and peaceful elections, and to vote in every election fearlessly and without being influenced by considerations of religion, race, caste, community, language or any inducement." In this year's election, a special feature is the addition of the voter verifiable paper audit trail or VVPAT to the electronic voting machine or to the EVM unit, which in itself is a revolution in the electoral world. The VVPAT is a machine that provides an opportunity to the voter to witness if he or she has voted for the candidate of their choice. The voter looks for the transparent window of the VVPAT. The voter then finds the printed paper slip showing the serial number, the name and the symbol of the candidates of choice. The slip remains exposed for precisely 7 seconds and then it gets cut and falls in the drop box of the VVPAT. Voting has never been this transparent and accountable before. As a citizen of this state and of this country, and as a member of the electorate, you will get the opportunity to know what and who you have voted for. The electorate will experience trust, transparency and fairness. The Election Commission deeply values India's youth, and therefore due attention is being given to the millennium voters, those who were born on January 1st in the year 2000, the first day of the 21st century. These millennium voters would have attained the age of 18 on the first day of this year, and they represent the typical youth of today. And in Meghalaya, there are 133 millennium voters from the state who form amongst the 74,000 plus millennium voters identified nationwide. The election department in the state, in consultation with the district medical and health officers and the municipal boards, have obtained this list of 133 people who were born on the first day of the year 2000. And also I'm happy to share with you that in Meghalaya, there are over 89,045 young voters in the age category of 18 to 19. And when the Chief Election Commissioner came and visited recently, at 4.5% of the total electorate, these 89,000 are amongst the highest in the country in the 18 and 19 age category. So they will play a very crucial role in deciding the fate of who will rule our state. I go on to further say that in this election, inclusivity will play a vital role, as there are categorical efforts being put to have friends from the physically challenged and the mentally challenged community participating in this very key democratic event. The Election Commission has made it a point to create and sustain such awareness for the better good of society. Friends, the appeal for the sake of each and every one of us is that we uphold all the democratic principles, and that we understand and that we imbibe and that we just keep it very close to our hearts that elections are fundamentally a very dignified and meaningful democratic process and exercise, and we call each one of you to participate sensibly. With this in mind, the Election Commission feels duty bound, and in keeping with the spirit of the Constitution, has directed all its teams and partners to strengthen messaging on informed and ethical voting as well. Come 27th February, as responsible citizens of this country, we understand that our vote is our right, and that we cannot be bought by money or any inducement, and that we will come out of our homes and cast our vote for our sake, for our children and grandchildren's sake, for our villages, for our towns, for our environment and for our development in all fields, be it health, education, and for the very future itself. Last but not least, the Election Commission is equipped with the active support of the multiple government machineries to tackle any unlawful activities that go against the letter and spirit enshrined in the Model Code of Conduct. We are constitutionally and duty bound to act in the event of any threat or any action which prevents free, fair and peaceful elections. We believe and we affirm that all steps will be taken to ensure that there will be conduct of free, fair and peaceful elections. Friends, for the sake of India and for the sake of the people of Meghalaya and for your own individual sakes, I urge each and every one of you to do your part by engaging with the world around you. Please know that in the midst of violence, there is non-violence. In the midst of darkness, there is light. Please talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, reason together, so that when polling day comes on 27th February 2018, you will have the political clarity and the confidence to elect the person and the party of your choice. Once again, I would like to wish you all the very best as you go out on 27th February. Thank you. Khublai, Mithila and Jai Hind.